Smokin' Gun Outdoors, reality TV for Tidewater's hunters and fishermen.
Ain't none better.
What can the middle of nowhere teach us about financial advisors?
Let's strip it down!
With the right guide, you can find rewards in any environment. Cobia Securities. Talk to us. Together we can achieve uncommon results.
It began as a relationship, which led to a commitment and developed into a partnership. Meet Michael and Danielle Ramey, leaders of the Ramey team. They want to be your family realtors. This unique husband and wife collaboration is backed by the strength and experience of Long & Foster. Michael and Danielle's team is ready to professionally market your home and get the most for it, or help you find the home you've always wanted. Michael and Danielle Ramey lead the Ramey team. You'll benefit from their partnership.
Portions of the Smokin' Gun Outdoors are brought to you by Bishop Fishing Supply, your full-service tackle store.
Bishop Fishing Supply is a proud seller and authorized warranty center for Shimano rods, reels, and gear.
Michael and Danielle Ramey Realtors. Whether you're ready to professionally market your home or find the home you've always wanted, the Ramey team is your family realtors. Cobia Securities. If you're an investor who demands strong financial advice, call or stop by our nearest office today.
Welcome to Smokin' Gun Outdoors. I'm your host, Captain Chandler Hogg. Today we'll be doing some spring gobbler hunting in southeast Virginia. So if you want to get your heart beating fast this morning, just stick around, because we got some good action coming up. That's what I'm talking about, boys. You see him come right on in? I am pumped. He came right along this little tree line right here. We were hoping that this hill right here would give us a little bit of advantage. I tell you what, he came right in here. I was looking right by this tree. I mean, he came in right from this tree to this little mound right here. We were hoping to use that mound as kind of a backdrop so he would funnel right in here on these decoys. This year they've really been quiet. This is really good. He came right on in, really didn't say much. He saw the decoys that drew him right on in. Oh my God. If I could explain to you right now how hard my heart is beating, it wouldn't even believe it. I swear I think the thing is about to beat out of my chest. That is one of the most exciting hunts of turkey that I've had, but it was also one of the fastest. This year it's just been incredible. They've been coming in, they really haven't been gobbling. He came right on in. We heard him gobble Early on this morning, we heard some owls hooting and we heard him gobbling. I figured we'd come on in here and set up, and the field kind of makes like a bend right here. Figured we'd try to get in here, get these decoys out a little bit to where we could get some visibility down this side of the field and some visibility down this side of the field, and boy, it worked. We made a couple good clucks right in there early on. Kind of stayed real quiet. When they're not gobbling a whole lot, you want to talk every once in a while, maybe about once every 30-45 minutes. Don't push it a whole lot, and just see what you can do. And today, being real quiet, soft clucks, you know, it's not like a turkey calling contest. We're calling real turkeys out here. You want to use the most realistic thing, and when they're not talking much, you got to be quiet. I tell you what, it was a good hunt. 10, right here, baby. 10 yards. Nice turkey. He's got about a 6-inch beard. Good weight to him. Spurs are about half an inch. Nice spurs. Man, his wings are all worn down. He's been strutting around. He's definitely bred out. His chest bone is worn on down. Yep. Look at the colors on that thing, man. Golly. He gave us one of the closest shots I've had turkey hunting. I had this improved full, and I almost didn't know whether that was going to be too much or what on him, man. He came right on in there. He was lit up. Boy, I don't know what it is, whether it's just a whole bunch of blood. They get so excited that it just turns all these red globules on their head just bright red. I mean, he was a pretty bird. Man, I'm going to set that Beretta down. There are feathers everywhere. He definitely wasn't going anyplace. When we were scouting this place out right here, we were watching the contour of the land. It dips down right over here, then it comes up about 100 yards right down that field. It comes up, and there's a mound right here, and we were going to use this mound to kind of give us a little cover in between him and us, you know, because they've got really good eyesight. We were hoping that he'd come in the field and kind of go in front of this little mound right here and go into our decoys. Well, what we just found out when we came out here, our blinds set up nicely, is that he was actually using this hill to sneak up on our decoys. He had spotted him down there, and he was running right along this little hedgerow right here. And the way that he came up, he came right over this hill. So he was using this hill to sneak up. Now what he was doing is, he was trying to come in here and get the hens away from another bird. He's not the dominant bird in this area, so he didn't want to be seen until he got right up close. So he was actually using this hill. He came right down here, right down this hill, and boom, right across in, and popped up and was going to go into these decoys. And he was using, I mean, it's amazing how these animals think. He was going to actually use the contour of the land to sneak up on these birds. And that, I mean, that tells you one thing right there. You have got to know your surroundings when you're turkey hunting. You've got to know whether there's fences in the way, whether there's a swamp that he won't cross. You know, I mean, it's the lay of the land is perfect. We just happened to set up right on the bend of this field, put these decoys out. We were going to use something to block him from us, and in turn, he used that same thing to block the other turkeys from him, enabling him to come in closer. And that is just, it's a lesson learned. I mean, every time you come out here, you learn something new. 6:35, had an awesome turkey hunt this morning. Think I'm gonna head on and get on with my day.
I don't know about you boys, but it looks like his goose is cooked. I think he's gonna give him the grease release.
Smoking Gun Outdoors will be right back.
What can the middle of nowhere teach us about financial advisors?
Let's strip it down!
With the right guide, you can find rewards in any environment. Cobia Securities. Talk to us. Together we can achieve uncommon results.
Why choose Lynnhaven Marine? The answer is simple. Lynnhaven Marine is the most comprehensive boat dealership in Hampton Roads, locally owned and operated for nearly 30 years. There's a large selection of new and pre-enjoyed boats, with 2 showrooms offering name brand boats. Lynnhaven Marine has more certified mechanics than any other dealer in the state. The service department opens 7 days per week from Memorial Day till Labor Day. Lynnhaven Marine is your one-stop shop for sales, service, and storage. That's why customers say, it's a breeze at Lynnhaven Marine.
Keeping yourself well concealed is the top priority when you're turkey hunting. If you're well concealed and the turkeys can't see you, that's one more line of defenses of theirs that you've gotten through. When we set up this morning, we came in here and we made a frame out of some of the bigger branches that had fallen in the woods. We came out here, we made a semicircle around the tree that we were going to set up on. Now that's very important. When you pick a tree, you want one that's comfortable, it's leaning the right way. Some trees, like this one, you can see it's kind of concaved in the way that it's made. It's angled back towards the woods. That gives you a good backrest. That enables you to stay longer. If you're comfortable, you can stay longer. If you're not comfortable, you can't stay that long. You can't stay still. So that's very important when you're picking a place to turkey hunt. You need something comfortable. We've come in here, we've made the superstructure with these branches, with the bigger branches. Then I just came in with some netting. And with the netting, I just laid that right on the superstructure of the bigger branches. Then I had gone around and I had just gotten little bits and pieces, about 3-foot sections with leaves to break it all up and just spread it right on out. It blends right on in with the backdrop. It's natural. I mean, it worked. It worked. So that's the fastest, easiest, most successful way that I've found to make a realistic blind. You come in here, you get a good backdrop, boom, everything looks good. This looks so good that early on this morning, the cows were coming up and eating the leaves off of our blind. It looked so real. We had cows within 2 feet of us. We had crows flying over, never even saw us. We had that turkey come right on in here, 6 feet from us. That is what you need to be able to do. You need to be able to fool them at close yards, and this blind right here has proven itself. This is it. This is it. Plain, simple, easy way. Took me 5 minutes to set it up. It'll take you 5 minutes to set up. Good luck turkey hunting. I hope your heart beats as fast as mine when you see that red head and that black body come strutting on out.
Eat more turkey. Y'all grab a cup of coffee. We'll be right back with more Smokin' Gun Outdoors.
Bishop Fishing Supply, Virginia's only South Florida-style tackle store. With a large selection of high-quality tackle and gear from Shimano, Bishop Fishing Supply is the place the locals go. Known for their smoothness and legendary durability, Calcutta is the gold standard in bait casters. Check out the line of TLD 2-speed lever drag reels and the aluminum frame and ergonomic design of Tiagra. Shimano's top-shelf reels help fishermen catch more fish. Bishop Fishing Supply, your ultimate full-service tackle store.
Looking for adventure? Book a charter aboard the 36-foot Smokin' Gun, where you will experience the finest in lower Chesapeake Bay and nearshore sport fishing. With over 30 species of sport fish to choose from and year-round fishing out of Hampton, Virginia, Captain Hogg will customize your trip to meet your party's needs.
Now booking for inshore, lower Chesapeake Bay fishing. Call 757-876-1590.
Book a trip today.
When turkey hunting, it's very important to do your homework. Do a lot of scouting. The bird that we hunted today, we scouted for about 3 days. We knew that he was a nice bird, and we had him semi-patterned. We were hoping, by positioning ourselves in a good place in the field, that we'd be able to call this bird close enough for a shot. That could be him right there. Oh, he sees the decoys. Man, he is a nice bird. Keep coming. Ooh, I think he's liking this call. Now that was a good gobble. Man, I love it when they gobble like that. Let's see if we can get him riled up. We knew that the turkey that we were hunting today was a nice bird. We saw him come in the field. He did some awesome strutting, some awesome drumming, came right on just in front of us, just out of range. He was responding to the calls, but you could tell he had something on his mind.
Ooh-wee. I'm glad he ain't after me. Y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
Why choose Lynn Haven Marine? The answer is simple. Lynn Haven Marine is the most comprehensive boat dealership in Hampton Roads, locally owned and operated for nearly 30 years. There's a large selection of new and pre-enjoyed boats, with 2 showrooms offering name brand boats. Lynn Haven Marine has more certified mechanics than any other dealer in the state. The service department opens 7 days per week from Memorial Day till Labor Day. Lynn Haven Marine is your one-stop shop for sales, service, and storage. That's why customers say, it's a breeze at Lynn Haven Marine.
Now, the most advanced outboard technologies in the world come together in one remarkable line of engines. Machines designed for power and performance, engineered to run cleaner and quieter, and built for maximum durability, quality, and reliability. With their oversized components and simple design, E-Tech engines from Evinrude stand up to the toughest use, with no scheduled maintenance for 3 years, no break-in period, no costly oil changes, ever. Now's the time to seriously consider an E-Tech outboard for your boat.
Evinrude E-Tech engines, offered locally at Lynn Haven Marine.
Bishop Fishing Supply, Virginia's only South Florida style tackle store. With a large selection of high quality tackle and gear from Shimano, Bishop Fishing Supply is the place the locals go. Known for their smoothness and legendary durability, Calcutta is the gold standard in bait casters. Check out the line of TLD 2-speed lever drag reels and the aluminum frame and ergonomic design of Tiagra. Shimano's top shelf reels help fishermen catch more fish. Bishop Fishing Supply, your ultimate full service tackle store.
Looking for adventure? Book a charter aboard the 36-foot Smokin Gun, where you will experience the finest in lower Chesapeake Bay and nearshore sport fishing. With over 30 species of sport fish to choose from and year-round fishing out of Hampton, Virginia, Captain Hogg will customize your trip to meet your party's needs.
Now booking for inshore, lower Chesapeake Bay fishing. Call 757-876-1590.
Book a trip today.
Portions of the Smokin Gun Outdoors are brought to you by Bishop Fishing Supply, your full-service tackle store.
Bishop Fishing Supply is a proud seller and authorized warranty center for Shimano rods, reels, and gear.
Lynn Haven Marine, for sales, service, and storage. It's a breeze at Lynn Haven Marine. Wachovia Securities. If you're an investor who demands strong financial advice, call or stop by our nearest office today.
When that bird left the field, we really didn't know how our day was going to end out. So we decided to hang around the edge of that field. We knew that he was probably going to come back in that field at some point in the morning. And after about an hour and a half of waiting, we saw him come back in the field. Oh, he just fanned and he's coming this way. Oh, this is going to be good if he keeps coming like this. Okay, I don't think he's going to come any closer. I'm going to have to take this shot. All right, yes! Look at that. Nice beard. Put my mouthpiece up. Thanks, Casey Graham. Called him right on in there. Man, look at him. He was out there strutting and drumming and dragging his feathers. Man, he's worn them down to the nub. Look how when he's been drumming, just worn it right down to the edge. You can see that. Nice spurs. We started him right at about 5 minutes before legal shooting time. Came right across this little top of this point, this high part of this pasture right here. And he was gobbling and strutting the whole way. He'd answer me, I'd talk to him a little bit. He went right on in the woods. Heard him gobble, going away, and then he stopped gobbling. That was probably about 6:10, 6:15. It's now 9:15. So it took him, I'd say, about 2.5 hours to go in the woods. He came back with a hen. The hen had come out, and man, he came right on out. I was kind of looking over there. I saw the hen at first, and all I could see was just his tail feathers. He was all puffed out. He almost looked like a tree stump. And then, man, then I saw him just spin right on and gobble. And the angle that he got on, he was going away from me. She was going away from me. Well, in this field we've got some cows, and 3 cows started bucking. And there had been some buzzards in the back of the field, and I think those cows thought that those 2 turkeys were buzzards, came over there and scared them. Well, he didn't go with her. She went in the woods, and he stayed in the field, and I was able to call him in and get him right in here for a nice shot, probably about 35 yards. Great spring gobbler. Saw him early this morning. Probably had a good shot at him this morning, but decided, let's see, get him a little bit closer. By about 8:30, I thought I'd made the wrong decision. By 9:45, I knew I'd made the right one. He came back in the field, drumming, strutting. Oh man, it was awesome. He's got about a 9-inch beard. Nice beard on him. Nice bird, about a inch spurs. Nice color. Nice weight, probably about 17, 18 pounds. We had a couple more birds come out in the field. They wouldn't gobble. He came out in the field and he had no problem gobbling. I think he was the dominant bird for this field right here. Oh man, that makes my day. When you hunt and harvest a nice bird like this, you really get a great sense of accomplishment. And we've hunted him 2 days in a row. We've scouted him out, we patterned him, we put our time in, and we fooled him. We got him. So I'm gonna take him on, have some more turkey sandwiches. My wife is really starting to like it. Deep fried, oh man, it is awesome. So thank you for staying tuned with us, and have a good day.
Smoking gun outdoors. Son, ain't none better.